So we're here today with comedian Kool Keith, aka Silly D Williams.
Silly D.
Yeah, so I want to pick your brain a little bit today, get inside your head, get to know you a little bit and what comedian Kool Keith is all about.
Okay.
So can you give us a little background about who you are?
Who I am? I'm many things. I'm a silly guy. I'll give you my comedic background. I did most of my early performing in the classroom. Elementary, middle school, high school, college too. So a lot of my shows was in the classroom when it didn't matter. And you know, classmates would tell me all the time, man, you funny, you should be a comedian, this, that, and the third. But all the time I realized, you know, it's one thing to be funny, it's another thing to be a comedian. So as time went on, I guess, you know, everything happened how it's supposed to happen. At age, 33 and a half, 34, I branched out and made it happen as far as taking it to the stage, seriously.
Okay. So who are some of those people that have inspired you, whether it's your family, professionals, other comedians?
Family-wise, everybody in my family silly on both sides, but I can credit my granddad. He was a real witty man, real analytical, quick on his feet with a dry sense of humor. So a lot of his traits I get from him. My mom's side as well. Other than that, as far as professionally, of course I have some of the same influences as most comics, you know, your Richard Pryors, Red Foxes. I'm like a mixture. I mean, I like Richard Pryor just for his greatness overall. Eddie Murphy just for, I mean, no stand-up comedian has ever seen the success Eddie Murphy has. I like Red Fox just for being his rawness and his cutting-edge delivery so early in the game. Dick Gregory, I like his social commentary and his wit and intelligence and how he meshes the two of them together. And then, you know, I like other cats like Dion Cole and some of the cats you may not know, you know, be household names. But if I could merge the different qualities and characteristics from all those comedians into myself, that would be the ideal comedian I strive to be.
So what is unique about Keith Cook? You know, what sets you apart from the other comedians?
Just the fact that I'm me, and me entails a lot of different things, and the fact that I'm not afraid of being me. I'm fully comfortable with me, and whether that's silly, whether that's cutting edge, whether that's, you know, whatever the topic it may be that I'm joking on, I'm just me, you know, and I don't sugarcoat it or hide it. It just is what it is. And I don't make no qualms about it. So I feel good about it. So it comes off on stage in that same manner, you know, as comfortable as if I'm having like a conversation with the crowd.
I can respect that. I most definitely can respect that.
Yeah.
So what are some characters that Keith Cook will be presenting to America, because we're going to put it out there like that, America.
To the globe.
To the globe.
Because everything is a global audience now with the internet.
That's
YouTube
true.
and Facebook, everything is a global audience. There's no such thing as local no more.
That's true.
So some of the characters, Deacon Freakin', I got to pull him out to work. Deacon Freakin', that's the deacon at your church that used to be a male dancer before he got delivered. But every time he feel the spirit, he catch a flashback and ain't no telling what he might start doing. So we got Deacon Freakin'. We got Sister Bernice Johnson. She go to Pop and Drop Pentecostal. You know, she down with that pole dancing for Jesus thing. Who else we got? I'm thinking about pulling out this, my church workout fitness instructor. I'm still developing that character, but it's gonna come soon. And then the infamous character a lot of people hip to is Randy the White Guy. I came out with that in 2004 when I hit this Halloween costume party. Randy the White Guy, he off the chain. And then I got one character I did only once. Only a few people know about this cat. I debuted him down in Florida. Darky the Clown. Yeah. That's self-explanatory. I don't even need to explain that. Darky the Clown.
Right. That sounds funny.
He was a popular clown back in the Jim Crow era. Basically, that sums it up.
Wow. Yeah, I look forward to seeing those characters in action. Okay, can you tell me about, you know, some of the challenges you face as an up-and-coming comedian?
Some of them challenges is, being funny. First and foremost, you always got to worry about if you funny. But I'm finding out that for me, it's half humor, half a hustle. Cause yeah, you gotta be funny. You gotta have your material on point. But then on the other hand, you still gotta be ready when opportunity comes. Meaning you gotta be steadily working at your craft. So when you get this show opportunity, you ready to perform. You gotta deal with some of the comics and club owners. They may not be always the people you normally would kick it around, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta just play the game to get your foot in certain doors, but still be yourself. It really ain't too many pitfalls, cause I'm so geeked to be doing it. I just look at everything as a challenge or an obstacle that's in my favor, you know? But I would probably say that's probably the main thing, just being on point and be ready when opportunity comes. Cause most of my shows, in the 2 years I've been doing it, majority of my shows have come to me within like a 24 to 48 hour notice. So I pretty much get the call, boom, I got a yes or no, and I ain't turned down the show yet. So that just keep me grinding. So I don't really see no bad things or no pitfalls to it, you know.
That's
even
good.
if you get booed. And I ain't got booed yet, but I ain't scared of it coming, because it's only going to make you a better comic. So it's all good.
Okay. So tell us some of these shows that you have done with other comedians and or just yourself. Can you give us a little resume of some of the things you've been involved in?
Let's see. My first show was actually at the Blueprint, March of '09. Blueprint here in Toledo. That was my very first show as far as when I took it seriously and took it to stage. It was at an open mic night. And then as far as other comedians I worked with, I opened up for Damon Williams out of Chicago, Tyler Craig, Andy Hendrickson, Chili Chalice. Who else is some notable names? Chili Chalice, Kool, Foolish, Shorty out of ATL, Joe Blunt. It's a plethora of names.
Wow.
It was just some to name a few.
It's 2 years? This is
2 years. Yeah.
This is your resume for 2 years.
For 2 years, yeah.
Wow.
Between March of '09 and today, actually.
Wow, that's great.
And a lot of it is just being in the right place at the right time and ready, like I said, when opportunity comes. Because every show I do, I try to set up another show. So if I do a show today, I want somebody to see it, enjoy it, and want to book me for work in the future. And so far, that's how it's been going. So I'm grateful for that. As far as other comedians, I teamed up recently with a group, LOL Comedy Group. That's me and 11 other comedians, either from Ohio or Michigan. Basically, we just teamed up to do it as a collective unit instead of trying to approach it one-on-one, every man for themselves. Like they say, it's strength in numbers. So far, that's been working to our favor, too.
Okay. Well, we're going to get ready to wrap things up. But before you go, could you just give some up-and-coming or striving comedians that's just, you know, fresh in this field, can you give them a little bit of advice or so to help them get to where you are and where you're trying to go?
So basically, talk to myself, 'cause I'm still out here. I would just say, don't be scared. Put away any fear. And I ain't just talking about stage fright. I mean just fear to just be you. Enjoy who you are. Be comfortable with who you are. And bring that to the stage. You know, bring every element of yourself to the stage. Stay writing. You know, it's cool if you can freestyle, but that won't always get you where you need to go. So it's good to be able to do both. It's good to be writing and then have to fall back on your freestyling instead of vice versa. But just stay writing, stay in the media. As much as I don't like to, pop culture provides for a lot of joke material, or life in general. So just stay at your craft, stay writing, stay around people that's for what you're doing. You know, anybody trying to tear you down or bring you away from your goal, deviate from that path. Just stay around positive people and keep the funny. And don't be afraid to get critiqued, to get booed, or anything of that nature. Because one thing you got to remember, everybody laugh at different things. What's funny to this man may not be funny to that man. So you got to know what works for which crowd, and just try your best to perfect it. And the best way to do that is just the more stage time, the better. Get on open mics. Do this even. Sit around and record your own stuff and upload it. Just stay working at your craft, you know.
Okay.
That's what I strive to do, and I strive to get better. So you've seen a little bit of where I'm going, and it's a longer road ahead of me, you know.
Well, I thank you for your time. And before you go, is there any events, upcoming events that you may be involved in?
Please,
you want to shout them out?
March 31st, I'm going to be at Tequila Sheila's. That's next Thursday, a week from today. I'm going to be at Tequila Sheila's again for the second time. I'm one of 3 finalists for the amateur comedy competition. Basically, the more people I can bring there to support me, the better chance I got of winning. So Tequila Sheila's, it's on Monroe at the corner of, I don't even know, the cross street, Erie, I think it is. Don't quote me on that. But it's 702 Monroe Street. April 2nd, I'm going to be in Novi at Laugh Tracks Comedy Club. Come holler at me. It'll be me, 2 other of my LOL comedians, and then 4 other comedians, a total of 6 comedians. And then May 21st, LOL Comedy Group, we got a comedy show coming up at Collingwood's Art Center. Also, the DVD, Kool Keith Presents Don't Judge Me. It's on the streets now. You can pick that up. Just get at me directly. Hit me on the inbox, Facebook, whatever. Email, you can hit me at koolcomedy@hotmail. That's Kool with a K. koolcomedy@hotmail. Facebook /LOL Comedy Group. Facebook /Comedian Kool Keith. And you might see me before then. You just never know.
Well, thank you for your time, and we have enjoyed this time with you.
Thank you. Peace.